Here comes the jump from Seattle. Mabry lobs it inside. Good job by Holmes to poke it free. 7 on the shot clock. 3 and three-pointer.
Clark has started out 2 for 3 from 3. At
27 years, how many have had the green?
Dennis Parker did that.
I almost just on live.
Name the rookie that did it. Y'all can't. Y'all don't. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the people who made them. What y'all gonna say today? What are y'all gonna say today? What are y'all gonna say today? Her last game against the Seattle Storm, she had a career high at 27 points. I want to know, guys, she hit 2 threes. Can she continue this pace? What do y'all think? And is she in the front runner for y'all for Rookie of the Year?
Well, I'll jump in. She's been my Rookie of the Year. She's always going to be my Rookie of the Year. As long as she's being Angel, she's going to perform. So it is what it is, whether she's up for Rookie of the Year or not. She's just doing what Angel does. But as far as the game, like, Angel's been working on her shot. Angel was a wing going into college. So she had a shot. It's just when she went to college, especially at LSU, she had a certain role that she had to perform at. That's what her assignment was. And she did great things there. She broke records at LSU. She got them a national championship. So it wasn't anything shabby. It's just she was meant to be there as a 5. Now that she's in a league, she's with Teaspoon. They want her to expand her game. She wants to expand her game. You can see her. She's been working with, I forgot the guy's name, Tim, who works with Wemby and some other people in the NBA, getting her shots off. And I've been saying every time I watch her, she's been so hesitant to take that shot, which is why she's been missing it. And yesterday, I guess the feeling was with her. She didn't hesitate not one time. And every single time that ball went in, 2 threes and just in an outside shot close to the 3-point line. Like, it's there. It's just her confidence building. It's just her getting that muscle memory back and her not hesitating. It's only up for her. Like, there's no ceiling for Angel. She's just getting started. That's the crazy thing. She's just getting started.
I have so much to say. Anybody that wants to speak, please. The floor is yours. Q, it looked like you had something to say, Q.
That offer, that invitation I gave to you to switch your Rookie of the Year. You remember that?
We not accepting.
That's off the table, DJ. That's off the table. DJ, that's off the table. You know, you stay on that side, all right? While we're on the right side of history, picking who's really going to win, you stay on that side. Angel, she did it again. She did it again. That's all I got to say. She did it again.
Facts.
Randy, Whitney, same thing another day at the office? What we saying?
I want to address something because a lot of the times I see online, I just go through whenever she does something spectacular, as she typically does, people are like, well, she's getting 4 or 5 rebounds off her own misses. And in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, so every time you play basketball and you shoot it and you miss, what are you supposed to do? Like, are you not supposed to want to get off the board and make sure you get
follow your shot? That's what they say. Follow your shot.
No.
Yeah, like
she has 3 to 4 people on her back the whole time, so it's not like these are just wide open threes or something. These are actual guarded shots. She's getting jumped on.
Yeah, and she's outworking the defender. So it's just like when I hear people say some stuff like that, you think about it, you say it out loud, it's like, oh, it doesn't make sense, so you can't address it. But man, look, this girl's been balling. She's gonna continue balling. Shout outs to her. It's just kudos to her hard work, man. It's finally showing in the second half of the season. So not even the second half, on the way to the second half. So it's making for exciting basketball, man. It really is.
I wish I can play sound effects on here because I would definitely hit the what they gonna say now button, but I'm not gonna do that.
So if I could just say, so man, okay. I posted a TikTok about Angel dominating, and about a month ago when she first started, before I can even start there, Randy, just to your point, you had mentioned something about muscling up or getting it off a glass. I want y'all to look at this play. So you got Ezzy, you have Nneka in the paint right now. Angel gets the ball, she gets a reverse pivot, drop step off the glass, drop step again, and then finishes over 2. This is a 22-year-old rookie. Less than 22 games within a professional career. And the fact that she's able to do that, if y'all ain't see it the first, I'll let y'all see that again because this is one of my favorite plays from this game. Because like outside of the threes, like this is just hard work, grit, strength, quickness, tenacious. Like they have no answer for that. They have no answer for that. And the fact that she could do, and she does. I love the fact that she gets into the single paint and she punishes defenders and she makes them say, "Oh, again." Every time y'all hear me pause, I'm trying to curse, like, "Oh, blank," right? Randy, to your point, every time that there's a ball on the rebound, right, or a ball off the glass, is she not supposed to get the rebound? Is that what she's not supposed to do? The point of the game is to score. So if she misses, I want her to get the rebound. And there was one thing that she had said in the media conference where she was like, she had said to the press, she was like, "Oh, I got like 10 or 11 defensive rebounds." I think that was during the 19 rebound game. And she was like, "Not all of my rebounds are offensive." I don't care if they all are offensive. I do not care.
That's when she had 19 rebounds and she looked up and said, "Oh, all of them aren't offensive. I see. Okay."
You know, that's the
you grab everything off the glass. I don't care if they all are offensive. What were you gonna say, Whitney?
You know, only 24% of her rebounds are from her. She actually get more from her teammates, and the narrative is so weird, but it's one that they are trying to pin on her. But it's crazy. When has getting
Stop
rebounds
moving that goal line?
like when has getting rebounds been bad? Like, and then you turn around and you beg your fave to get a rebound for a triple double today. So I mean, so it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Special shout out to Ezzy last night from the Seattle Storm. She had 7 blocks.
She was balling.
No, she had 8.
Oh,
She had
my
8
fault,
blocks.
8.
She should have been.
Ezzy was eating.
My fault. You're right. It was.
He was eating.
It was crazy.
She is amazing, man. She's a great. She's like
amazing.
up there for PER. I believe she's top 5 or top 10 in PER. Like by raw numbers, she should be an all, like, without question.
She should have been an all-star too. She should have been all-star.
Like I told y'all, there's a few of them who I wouldn't. Shout out to the ones that made it, but there's at least 2. We're gonna get to our all-star stuff. There's at least 2 of them that should have been on that team. There's at least 2 of them that should have been on that team, including her. So
I agree.
Yeah, like that was crazy. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was something that
you gotta get your sticky notes. That's what I'm for real. I have sticky notes. Like
I'm gonna write next time. I'm gonna make sure I write down my notes. But I mean, just to cap off what I could say, or just to say, everybody was saying, what are they gonna say now? So my TikTok comments. So yesterday I posted about Angel. Boom, she did what she does. 27 points, 11 rebounds. Continue. Notice we haven't even talked about the fact that she's got 12 straight double doubles, and she's getting ready to shatter, like I mentioned, that record. Right? She leads the league in rebounding. Right? Nobody on my TikTok had anything negative to say. I'm looking at the comments now. I'm looking at the comments.
What can they say?
Somebody said, "Oh, she traveled on multiple shots." Did they call it? Did they
right.
call it? So they didn't. Therefore, she didn't travel.
Videotape.
Like, is that the best y'all have today?
That's the best they got. They grasping at straws.
Wait, Jabari, what side you on right now?
No.
Right is right. Right is right. Let him speak the truth. Let him speak the truth.
Right. Y'all know who my pick is. Don't get this twisted. Y'all know who my pick is. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm a hoops fan. Like I'm a hoops fan. Like, and that's why I'm like, when I hear people say all of this nonsense, like there was this meme on TikTok that was going viral about her not having skills, and I'm happy she shut them up the next game, hits 2 3-pointers, and then beats one of the best teams in the league on their house. So that's what I'm saying. What can y'all say? And that's why I posted this. I'm like, are y'all fans of the sport or not? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not here to just say I don't.
Seattle coming back fighting. Literally, they're gonna try to beat up some people out there.
Oh yeah, they already said it.
They already
said it. They got the game plan.
Noelle took that personal. She used to clothesline people in the earth.
Who used to clothesline people? Who you talking about?
Noelle, Quinn. Like,
oh yeah.
Go back and look at her game. They were tackling people. They like it was, but she was a baller. You can't even. You saw what she did to Jewel. Jewel Lloyd. Jewel tried to play her. Talking about you can't D me up. Man, she snatched that ball as soon as she went to put it behind her back and was like, okay, everybody on the line.
So, speaking about lines, so somebody mentioned Jermaine. Shout out to Jermaine. These ladies have shined. He put shine. I thought he put line, but he put shine the light on the WNBA. embrace it. Somebody put, what do you think about Caitlin Clark's game today? So let's get into that. I'm gonna ask y'all. So Caitlin Clark had a triple double. Caitlin Clark had a triple double, the first rookie in WNBA history to ever do this, have this accomplishment. Indiana Fever picked up a win against the New York Liberty. Let's go with Randy. Randy, did you happen to see the game? What do you think about this game?
No, I didn't watch the game. But I did look over her stats, and one thing I was happy to see, she did it on 4 turnovers. So it's still like not the best, but still like
it's an improvement.
It's improvement. Because look, man, as you said, I'm a fan of hoops, bro. I'm a fan of hoops. So if I see somebody's game, when I see someone's game like Caitlin Clark, I'm not comparing her to Angel Reese because they play 2 different ways, right? But like, I'm still a fan of the game. I want to see Clark succeed. So a thing that's been harboring over her has been those turnovers. So to see her get a triple double with like 13 boards, 13 assists, and I forgot the points, but that's
19 points. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists.
Yeah, that's good numbers for me to see. And then off 4 turnovers, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that any day. So kudos to her.
And they got the win.
And
they got the win.
That's even bigger. They got to win against the Liberty too.
One of the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
That's the top team, right? Right now.
Yeah,
I think they're number 1.
No, yeah, they are. They're Well, I'm not. If you're
in the standings, they are.
I don't think.
Yeah, in the standings, they are number 1.
If Connecticut win one more, they'll be tied. But then I think they're the tiebreaker.
I mean, I ain't no means am I like caping for New York because I'm not. But I'm just saying
like I told you, I thought Minnesota's a better team than New York. They are. They already beat them. They already beat them for the Commissioner's Cup. And like I told you, they would. They already beat them.
Who cares about them?
And they beat them in their home court tonight. They beat them. Minnesota's a New York.
They should have just had Ellie out there for 4 quarters, to be honest. And it would have been way more entertaining than their Commissioner's Cup. I was very high. It was horrible.
Connecticut's leaving the East.
Connecticut looks good though. Connecticut looks like good. New York, you never know what you're gonna get, but they beat Indiana 3 times. I mean, they say it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but it's even harder to win 4. So,
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, did anybody have any other comments about this triple double?
No, good for Cece. Like,
exactly.
I mean, she's doing her thing out there. No one's denying that. That's a good, actually, really good stat line tonight. And like y'all said, and she got the win. So, and she was a positive on the plus minus. So
amazing.
She's making strides. Yeah.
Accomplished. Yeah. So one of the things that I like and I love the fact that so I know y'all harp on she a shooter, this and that. I mean, obviously she is a shooter. That's the point. She's a shooter. But like I said, I think she does more than just shoot. And again, one of the things that she did, notice who's guarding her. That's Lainey Hamilton. Notice the score. Notice the time.
All the way around. Man,
notice the score. Notice the time.
3 minutes. Lainey should have got her one in. Lainey should have went on and got. I would have took that 3 days.
Woulda, shoulda don't happen. I'm gonna just show you what happened. So there's 2:55, 7. They're down by. What is it? 6 points, 5 points. I forget what the score. Okay. I'm gonna let the clip play. This is in clutch time, right? 1, 2, and 1, and 1, and 1. They cut the lead. They cut the lead to 3. They cut the lead to 3 with this play. I meant to, I didn't get a chance to ask her about. I wanted to ask her about this because this is big, and I wanted to know. I'm like, did you feel comfortable?
I'm happy she showed up in the 4th quarter.
She does that. She's been doing that. She did that against Dana Evans against Chicago. Again, she hit 2 clutch daggers against LA. She does it. She does this all the time. She does this all the time.
Normally, these last 4 games, she went to Casper mode.
The last 4 games, she's been figuring, as you've been noticing, she's been figuring out the balance between averaging 13 assists and figuring out when the time it is to score. And
I don't know about all that, but I mean,
that's what I've taken away from these games. Is she's trying to figure out, because she had a huge clutch assist to Kelsey Mitchell, a play right before this. And a bomb of a 3, like a minute ago. So like everybody, Aaliyah Boston had 18 points. This is her 8th straight game in double figures. The fact that she's had 8 double
rookie of the year. Ryan.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're good. And then Alyssa Smith again, she had a double. Like they all played well. And this is the first time. This is the first time that I've seen the Fever. The
average.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say this is the first time I've seen the Fever actually look like they had an identity on the court. So like from the minute that they started this game, they were running up and down, which I was like, thank God. I'm like, that is how y'all need to play with this woman on the team. Like if y'all haven't noticed this. So it was just those little things like that in this game. Like I mean, she just got the game started early. Like it was just the first time that I honestly, I hope that they can replicate how they started this game next game. I don't know if they can, but I hope that they can replicate the way that they played because they were playing very fast and very aggressive quickly. Katie Lou Samuelson got involved in the party. Kelsey Mitchell got involved in the party. I already mentioned.
She was a -13, did she?
Say it again.
She was a -13. Katie Lou Samuelson had in 25 minutes. She had 5 whopping points. She was in that gym. I ain't mad at her.
She entered the party. So again, they all contributed, and I was just. But again, are you expecting Katie Lou to score 20? I'm not expecting her to score 20 points a game, and I'm good that she
barely has the ball, so I'm not really.
Yeah, that's okay. But they want that's okay. You see the formula. You see the formula to how they're winning. So I'm not gonna complain too much.
I mean, it's a formula that's been working. You know, you get the ball to your post, you get them in, you get her to moving. You know, your reigning rookie of the year. This is what they were doing last year. You know, you get Smith out there and she get a double stuff she was doing last year. Mitchell, she gonna give you at least 14 to 15 per game last year. You know, it's stuff that they were doing last year that is working.
So you say
you get a +1 to the party. So I mean,
ready to say that again?
Yeah, say it again.
They're out there playing basketball, basically. That's what we need.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, they're out here doing what their job is requiring of them. So you know, I don't think you should throw a parade for a fish for swimming. Like I just think that
they doing the first triple double in WNBA history. That warrants.
Who was actually
just like Angel crushing the same record. Like that warrants attention. That warrants attention.
That's a niche stat.
Who was really
yeah, they won 2 with the niche stat. So I'm not gonna
and 27 years. How many rookies play over 30 minutes?
Exactly. So that's even more impressive that she's the one to do it.
But that she has. In 27 years, how many have had the green?
Candace Parker did that.
Like,
name the rookie that did it. Y'all can't. Y'all don't. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the people who made them. What y'all gonna say today? What are y'all gonna say today? What are y'all gonna say today? What are y'all gonna say today?
I almost cussed on live.
Enjoy. Y'all gotta.
Hey, you're the number 1 pick. You only playing 15 minutes a game.
Y'all gotta sit on that today, bro. Y'all just gotta take that today.
He played almost 40 minutes today.
It's okay. I understand.
Hey.
Make y'all mad she can hoop. It's okay. She
plays basketball. What the hell you thought she was supposed to do?
Now she played basketball? I thought she had nice shoes.
I'm a commender for
she did have nice shoes.
And
I'm gonna commend
if she averages 4 turnovers a game and 13 assists, you gonna trip? With 19 points, you gonna trip?
No, that's what she should have been doing.
No, that's what she's about to do.
Hey, she's the number 1. She's the number 1 pick, my brother.
That's what she's about to do.
She's the number 1 pick.
Dog, and she's doing it. Like she's doing it.
Now
I still think it should be more rookie of the year.
No. When you were hyping up in the beginning of the season, she was having a triple double.
How you gonna pick between the two?
How many rookies play almost 40 minutes per game?
That's not a negative. That's not a negative thing. Saying that.
How many?
Negative.
She's the green light on draft.
That's also not a negative. Like that's not a negative.
That front office
green light. That's not a negative.
To the basketball.
They weren't those things.
I'm just saying, like.
They should have a green light. They good players. I was gonna say if we could speak about green lights, I was gonna talk about Asia. What were you gonna say, Randy or Q?
I'm glad she got her 19
about
points.
Angel?
12 behind the line for being a shooter.
Angel.
Wait, what you say? You said you glad?
She went 3 for 12 behind the line, bro.
From the 3-point line, yeah.
She's supposed to be a specialist. Like that's
that's supposed to be a shooter shooting for 35 feet.
God can't give y'all everything, bro.
For giving 25%.
Oh, wait. So if you pick up the turnover meter,
that's what y'all gonna say. She missed 3 shots.
14%.
She was
no, she missed. Did not miss the shot.
Hey, CC, this is the standard they holding y'all to.
That's
This
what
is
you
crazy.
from her.
This is crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's the standard y'all gonna hold this woman to. She
No,
gotta go 50%.
It's the standard that everyone is held
And
to.
she gotta
You
have a
just don't want to be. You
and they
don't
gotta
want to
win.
be.
Oh my god.
You're calling her a knockdown shooter. 25%
She ain't.
don't
She
stop.
ain't. She lead the league in 3 made. She
Okay.
I mean, how many? I'm pretty sure she leads
the other day.
in
So I mean, for 25%, for her going up from 14% to 25%, I'm very.
Hey, Q, put me out on the floor.
Take a win where you can.
Hey, throw this one on me, bro. I'll give you 3 for 12 right now.
Hey, dog.
What you telling me?
Last guy could get you 2 for 14.
The logo too. I was back up. Straight up like this, Jabari. I won't even shoot it for real. Just chuck it. I'll give you 3 right now.
I know I can do that.
Hey, you silly. Y'all
Come
silly.
on, bro.
Who they played? Dante.
Hey, they played the New York Liberty. Let's
Okay, so Asia Wilson.
thank you.
Shout out to Asia.
Shout out to Asia.
That was a great laugh.
She's been balling.
Asia, the MVP Wilson.
Hamby for
Right.
all that
It's
trash.
WNBA.
Okay, I was gonna say the MVP Asia Wilson. She suffered
Right.
a loss last night against the Los Angeles Sparks.
Oh.
To hear y'all thoughts on the game. Somebody ready to take that
She
away?
didn't lose. She had 30-some points. Her team
35.
35 of them.
6
35.
blocks.
Bruh.
12
They deserve
rebounds.
Bruh. All right. So there's a play in the it was, I don't know if it was in overtime. No, it was in
regular.
Before overtime when Plum passed the ball to Gray and Gray took a 3, right? It's not a bad shot. It's a basketball play. But in the final minutes, bro, give the ball to Asia, bro. Give the ball to Asia. Like, I think she missed one in the final minutes too, but
Yeah, she missed the 3, I think.
Yeah, she missed a 3, but it was like it was a wide open 3. I'm like, it wasn't a wide open.
We're not gonna act like Gray isn't. She's still that girl. She just getting her feet up under her. So I'm not mad at the shot. But I agree. I would have gave it to Asia. Asia got 35 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. I wouldn't have given no assists personally because I've already did my solo.
Don't forget about the 6 blocks.
And 6 blocks. You think I'm about to pass you about? I'm just saying it for the sake of the game. I wouldn't have passed nobody nothing.
Yeah, I felt like towards the end of the game when it was getting close because they were down like the second half. And that's when I tuned in. And
what was Becky doing? Becky took out the whole star of the group. Becky, I don't know if she was. I ain't gonna proclaim her as a drinker. But
Asia Wilson looked like a fan
between the time of halftime and third quarter. I'm not saying she was taking shots on that, but when she took the whole starting lineup out and put your bench, who you absolutely barely play, and you put all of them out there and said, "Okay, go play the game." You think? Come on now.
Y'all still not worried about the Sparks?
No.
I'm sorry about the Aces.
They played hard against the Aces, and we know why. Like that whole thing. But I'm not worried about the Aces at all.
I know
nothing at the Ace. The Aces.
Brittany, what you saying?
That's just a battle between the love and war. She's talking about, are we worrying about the Sparks? Brittany is a Sparks fan, so she up here trying to. She done wrote down her lottery picks over here, but as far as I don't know, I think that of course Hamby takes it personal every game. She takes it personal, and it comes off of Hamby, and it goes to all the other players except for Nurse. I promise, Nurse is trying to get to Canada by any means necessary. I would have spit her ass there a long time ago, but they trying to hold on to her until next year, and I just don't understand. Get well soon. Come back soon. What's that girl?
Cam. Cam, yeah, she came to the game. That was pretty cool to see her there.
Okay, did she tear her ACL or what did she have?
Yeah, she got an
I
ACL.
think they said a torn ACL.
Yeah,
She's walking on. So how?
I didn't see any scars either. I don't know, but that's what they said.
Like, what are we doing
New
here?
surgeries nowadays is different.
after you get the
That's true.
surgery.
I don't know. No athlete.
Well, I've torn my ACL. I can speak this with
I torn mine twice, so I'm
right.
not.
If you weren't able to walk, I was able to walk before I got my surgery. Absolutely. Before I got my surgery.
They had to put my leg back together. So when I tore my ACL, I tore my ACL, MCL, LCL, PCL, and then I tore my hamstring. So I wasn't able.
That's why you wasn't walking.
That's why you weren't able to walk.
I was able to
You had
walk.
no legs.
The whole leg was broken.
Anything was CL and I messed it up. But
Did they build you a new leg?
Almost.
Yeah.
Iron Woman over
Right.
They was like, you know what? They was like, you know what? We're gonna have. Well, what happened was my leg broke towards the right. So when they put it back together, they tore my PCL. So it was a lot of stuff that went on. But you know,
Wow.
Britney liked to tell people she saved my leg.
I did. You welcome.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, she'll be back next year. And
Appreciate it.
Thank God you're walking too.
Yeah, Cam, I hope she's back stronger than ever.
She's gonna be just eating this.
She's still number 2 in the WNBA in blocks, and she hasn't played in how long?
That's crazy.
Like, she would have been crazy.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks.
Look, I like that girl's energy, man. You could tell she's a for the team type of player. Like, she's a glue in your locker room type of player.
She just has to get a little bigger. I would recommend at least 15 pounds, 15 to 20 pounds. Just because they literally pick her up. They pick her up and move her out the way. So it's like, girl. And then when they bump into her, her hands just automatically go down. So
she got to fight against Britney, Nneka, Asia, and Kalani, and Tiara every single leg. She got a big mission. So
I think she'll get it in the off season though when she's doing her rehab. I think she'll get that weight put on and stuff too.
She can lift weights now. She just can't use
it.
I also think she needs to.
Well, I mean, it's her off season because she's not playing. That's what I mean. Just like while she's not playing.
Yeah. What you say, Randy?
I think like every time like I watched her play, I'm not gonna say she's in a rush, but like she knows she has footwork. She knows what she wants to do, but she's just when your mind moves faster than your body does. Like when she comes back, just takes some time. She'll be fine because a lot of people like for like in my career, my history of playing. Like I've had to face bigger players, and everyone has always told me you're skinny, but you don't always need size. You could be crafty with the ball as well. I think if Cameron's going to remain the size that she is, she just needs to be more craftier when it comes to scoring.
I'm not saying just go out there and come back swollen, but she leg wise, so she doesn't tear her ACL again. Like
is it on her dominant leg or her non-dominant leg?
That's a great question. I have no
because that also matters in rehabbing. So like it's harder to come back as the same player when the injury is on your dominant leg, but when it's not, you can work that leg back up and still
either way, bro. Either way,
which is
I tear something in my knee.
She's right.
Which is like why KD can come back and play how he plays because his injury wasn't on his dominant leg.
I was gonna go.
Go ahead,
Were you gonna say, Randy? Yeah, we're gonna say.
No, I was gonna say like it really depends on the player, man, and the thing because a lot of the times like you will be cleared by the doctors to play, and it just depends on how confident that player is in the rehab work, and then just coming back to the floor because a lot of players get stuck mentally and they're just it's in the back of their mind constantly. Other players, yes, it's in the back of the mind, but you could see him like KD gradually took the steps and he put himself out there to now, okay, I could trust my knee. A lot of guys don't even want to put that trust in it to be like, all right, I'm gonna take that step. They always play reserved, therefore never really being themselves.
Right.
PG, man, after that injury, eventually he started crawling back to it, and now he has full faith in his legs. So it just depends on her.
You also have to remember that you're not the same person. You have to come back and realize you have to learn your new self. And I think that's even with Klay Thompson.
All
And
this goes to Angel Reese as well.
he's not learning his new self. He's not even attempting at this point. He has to get closer to the goal. It's just not. Your three isn't on right now.
That's the perfect example of an injury on the dominant leg versus an injury on the non-dominant leg.
Right.
It's tough. John Wall, another example.
Yeah.
But with Clay,
but John Wall also stopped really going in that gym and taking the game seriously. I think a lot of times it's mental and physical, and a lot of people get out there and be like,
that boy saw his teammates. He said,
I think it's just more so that they need
you
more.
know what? Realistically, he was on Houston. Like, nobody want to go to work out there in Houston. No, when he was on there, he was like,
he was on Washington the first time he got hurt.
Yeah,
well, that's not a plus either.
Kyle Kuzma, who?
Like, that's not a plus either. He's been on pretty awful teams lately. So I don't know. I think he still should have took his therapy and stuff, all that seriously, because at the end of the day, even though they look at your team, they look at your individual stats as well and your attitude. And he had a bad attitude. Well, he was labeled to. I don't know him personally. He was labeled to have a bad attitude. Then you come in and you going 2 for 20 outside. Like, it just makes no sense.
But
special prayers out. Special prayers out also to Lexi Brown, where her diagnosis of Crohn's disease.
Get well.
She also gets better as well.
Yeah.
Kai agrees with y'all. And shout out to Lexi. Get better, please. Kai agrees with y'all. Put Angel Reese Rookie of the Year. A lot of them. But a lot of
special shout out to Kaya.
It's just Kai, but that's funny. A lot of mixed.
You a first person hater, boy.
I was gonna say
the W on your date.
Huh?
Don't take that energy on your date.
Hey.
Look at you sideways, boy.
I have no clue what y'all talking about. Ain't nobody hating on nobody.
Ain't
nobody hating on nobody. Hey, you ain't hear me say not 1 ounce of hate about no person ever. I don't do that. Straight facts about all.
Can we bring up Plum, please?
Bring up Plum. I think he's better than her. I think I do so. I'm telling you, but that ain't no lie. I think she's better.
Hey, look, looking for something to say.
No. Y'all trying to get me started. That ain't no. That's not me hating. That just means
playing well. She's actually playing well.
I didn't say she's not playing well.
No, I'm just asking.
I think Caitlin is a better player.
It's okay.
You said who?
Thank you. The comments say I haven't been. I don't know what y'all talking about. Kate, I think Clark.
You believe the comments?
Y'all notice I didn't bring up Clark. Boog, you notice I didn't bring up.
Let us see the comments. How about that? Let us see the comments.
Hey, your wife's still in the other room, bro. Tell her to get back.
Thank you.
Wait, what y'all saying? I don't. Again, how am I hating on Plum by saying Clark is better?
He's starting to
is that what you said?
Comments.
That's all I said.
That's what he said. When he said
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear.
When did he say that?
Clark should take Plum's spot.
Absolutely. That's what I thought. Absolutely.
Should take Plum's spot where?
On the Olympic
the USA team.
Where my camera at?
Thank you. You hear the foolishness to this? Like, it just almost don't even make sense.
No.
Hey, you want to see a lot of Chinese layups. That's what you want to see with Caitlin playing on that team.
Because that is not going to happen. You're going to get that girl hurt, first of all.
Plum has the same number of double-doubles in a season Cece has the same number of double-doubles in a season as Kelsey Plum does in her career. Thank you, Ozzy. Like I said, I go straight to facts. I don't worry about all of the.
Why are we talking about her doubles?
Because that's a stat. That's an
but that's not a prominent stat with CC or Kelsey.
All-stars, y'all. You see what I'm saying? 4 other Olympians. So if you're telling me you can't put the other one, if you switch the 2 of them around, are you telling me that she's not gonna put up 30 points a game? That's a joke. That's a straight up.
Let's be for real.
That's a straight up.
This is international play. It's way more physical. Don't have her going out there looking crazy. Like, she's a great player and she did great in college, but we can't just be throwing her out to the wolves just because we are fans of her. We got to make it make sense. Come on, we got to make it make sense. Someone who's had Olympic experience already
This is her first
with
competition.
3-on-3 versus just throwing her out there.
Thank you.
I don't think any rookie or anybody who hasn't had that experience or at least has played in a national team and played with these people should be in it. Not anybody, not CC, not Angel, not none of them.
I disagree with that.
I just don't. Because you're just throwing them out there for what?
Thank you.
To get
That's
better.
what the All-Star game is for. Let's watch them in the All-Star game. You want to see them play.
Thank
Yeah,
you. You
let's think about the
out
All-Star.
there, those overseas hip checks, the punches and the screens. It's
And they don't care.
like they don't care about all that.
You
They
see,
don't.
you see,
First
she
of all,
got choked out today.
You're not getting those calls at all.
She don't need
And
them.
it don't matter what your fans say.
She don't need these calls. She don't need them. She don't need them.
Don't get that
She
girl a
was
black eye,
crying
bro.
for
Angel doesn't need them.
Don't do her like this.
Angel
CC
didn't-
don't deserve that. She don't deserve that, DJ. Don't do that.
I disagree again. I disagree.
Yeah,
but
she's just like what's his name, Kawhi Leonard, bro. She just
So I bet it's like the same thing. Like I asked Whitney the other day. I'm like, what's it going? Well, now I'm not gonna ask y'all. The Olympic thing, we ain't gonna even worry about that. But it's like, I guess to Randy, it seemed like she got a quarter tank of your respect. Whitney, I don't know if you still on E. Q got like maybe I'm gonna say about a quarter tank. Boogie got like a quarter tank.
I ain't
I
never said nothing
respect
bad
her.
about Caitlyn.
I ain't never said nothing bad about her.
I know y'all haven't. But what's it gonna take y'all to get the half a tank? I mean, because she just put
Why
up.
would it- why
Who
would it-
says
What do
I'm
you-
not
what
at a
do
half
you
a tank?
just say
Oh, hold on.
that to get a half?
I'm not going off of your metrics. I
True.
respect her for the player that she is. I'm letting her grow. I'm letting her do her thing. I'm not putting a bunch of crazy expectations on her. My tank is full. I don't know what else you want me to do.
You need us to be.
Shut up,
What
dude.
you need us to say to get to a half?
She's doing what she's doing. I don't have nothing else to say about it.
Expected her to do. I don't think it's nobody that didn't expect her to do something. Like I don't. Think that
They're expecting her to do stuff. That's the
thought
thing.
that she was gonna have an open court and nobody else was gonna play defense, and that's what you just like. You know what? Let her run up and do a layup.
And I'm good with
Give
that.
her free fall. I know you're good with
I'm
that.
good with her getting layups. I'm good with her getting layups. What's wrong with layups? I'm good with that. What's wrong with layups?
Look, I got a question, man. Well, it's not even a question, but personally to me, like, yeah, you can have all the doubles you want, but how many championships you got?
Dude, she's playing 20 games. How's she gonna get a championship?
Oh.
How's she gonna get a chip?
So somebody, how many championships does Kelsey Plum have? Kelsey Plum.
The
Dude,
excuse.
she played with Kelsey Plum.
Yeah.
So she has experience.
The excuse.
That's the part.
How are you gonna get experience?
You just
Can you answer that question for me? How do you get experience?
She has 4 years to get that experience. Make
Why
the
did
national
why did she have to wait 4 years to get that experience? That's what
Well,
I'm
why
saying.
didn't she make the national team before that?
Ooh, choo choo change now.
I'm just saying
I'm
that
saying right now,
we got to allow her to get that.
back in high school is because of Ryan Howard, Paige Beckers. Ryan
Okay.
Howard,
excuses.
if that's what we're gonna
That's
talk
an
about, if
excuse.
that's what we're gonna say right there.
Are
If we're gonna say that
You
she's
know she
the same
could've
player
did
4
the
years
open-
ago
they had
that she
open
is
slot.
now, that's
They had
laughable.
open spot for 3
And
on
again, I think that Ryan should have been on this year's Olympic team as well. But what are you gonna say?
They had an open spot for 3 on 3.
Huh?
They had an open slot for 3 on 3.
Who want to play on the 3? I mean, shut up to those that are on the 3 on 3, but who want nobody on
She better off playing on 3-on-3.
That's experience. That's experience for her.
Shout out to everybody on 3 on 3. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to everybody on 3 on 3. Dearica,
That ain't shabby. 3-on-3 ain't shabby.
I said thank you, Dearica.
Come on, man. What's the next topic?
3 would work.
I was gonna ask what's y'all snubs for the All Stars. Randy, what you gonna say? I was gonna ask All Stars.
That's feelings.
Kayla Clark, slide into that 3-on-3 slot. You'll do better there.
Thank you. It's less physical.
Y'all wild. Y'all are wild.
No, it's
Wow.
That she can.
as a
It's
knockdown.
something
If
As a
Hamby
knockdown
live
3
to play on the 3 on 3, y'all gonna
man,
stop.
that's what she needs.
Y'all are wild.
Kelsey Plum started there. You had Alicia Gray, who
That don't
did
mean she have to.
Jackie Young. So you think she just supposed to skip in line? That is the privilege.
That's not privilege. If you're
That
better,
is-
then you're better.
it
So
is.
be it, bro. Like it's not. I'm not. I don't care about privilege or not. If you're a better player, then you're a better player. Like yeah,
What?
better players should get
He be getting aggravated.
a little bit. Yeah, because I'm like, we didn't put all it when LeBron came into the league. Nobody
You
was saying all
compare
these
her
things.
to
Like,
LeBron?
Candace Parker, all of these players. Like
This
you name
respect,
the player. It's like,
Al.
why does she have to go through all of this
The
scrutiny?
disrespect.
Don't,
Al.
please,
It's crazy.
please,
It's crazy.
please don't compare
Nobody
Caitlin
expected
Clark
this to
to
be on the
LeBron
Nobody.
James. Please don't compare Caitlin Clark to LeBron James.
Thank
Right,
you.
compared to Breonna Stewart. Who name the player?
You see, no,
Bro, LeBron James is playing in the league for 21
Big
years. His lowest season average is with 20 points.
I'm talking internet rookie
Rookie
year.
years. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
She remind me of Sabrina Nescu. They got the same type.
She's having a better year than Sabrina's rookie year.
They the same people. What are you talking about? They damn cousins. They are the same style players. Same style. They the only thing different is New York went and got a few more good players. That's it. That's absolutely it. They are the same exact players. You take it or you miss it. That you don't have nothing else. What else do she bring?
Turnovers.
I don't know why y'all say that. She
I felt that right here. Definitely turnovers. So she is not Sabrina. I'm sorry. Sabrina, you ain't never had that many turnovers.
So Sabrina's better than Caitlin.
It's historic for real.
I got you.
It's just
every other guard is better than Caitlin. Larry, I got you. Every other guard is better than Caitlin. I got you. Every other guard is better than Caitlin.
Hey, you hurt, ain't it?
I'm not hurt. I'm just. I look at PER facts and numbers. I ain't hurt.
You gotta let that hurt go. Now, I mean, is every other guard better? Hell yeah! But I mean, we knew that. We didn't just start learning this.
Right. I got you. Speaking of guards, I was gonna ask our players who are some of the players that y'all felt were snubbed from this year's All-Star game. I know we mentioned two, but I mean, if y'all had anybody,
I feel like, well, for me personally, I wanted Dejanay and I wanted Kennedy.
Me too.
Kennedy would have been a great pickup. She had 33 last night. That would have been a great pickup.
Kennedy is flash. That's made for the All-Star. I feel.
Who you replace for Kennedy or for both of them? Who you replacing?
Yeah, I don't want to replace because I guess everybody earned their spot. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I'm not saying the people that made it shouldn't have made it. That's who I felt like got snubbed.
Yeah,
disrespected. If they should have made it, then that means they're just better. Like you got to pick the.
Well,
Yeah, but I'm not trying.
You don't want to be disrespectful because I mean, rightfully so. You earned your spot. You have it. But at the same time, you want to be realistic. You look at how Dejanay has been playing. I'm talking about straight seatbelt.
Yeah.
Like she's straight seatbelt your fave. And so when you look into all that, and then she's guarding the best player on every team. So of course I would choose her. And then Kennedy has been playing out of her mind ever since they finally realized to get her off the bench.
I'll read some of these comments. Sneaky put, Ezzy is the only snub. She should have made it over Brianna Jones. JJ has low-key not earned her spot. Anytime someone says, what else does CC bring to the table other than shooting, I could tell they don't watch. But I mean, we watch the games. That's what's crazy. Why not compare LeBron to look what CC has done in the league with viewership alone? Clark's turnovers aren't her fault. Parker was the best player, and they lost her.
It's always viewership.
Yeah, it's always viewership. I don't bring that up.
No, not you. I'm just saying that's always the talking point is the viewership.
That's the only thing they can say because they've never watched the game. They watching clips talking about, we got the viewership. I wasn't watching. This is my favorite. I wasn't watching last year. Well, be quiet this year.
Randy, what you gonna say?
No, I was gonna address the LeBron James comment, man, because like
disrespectful.
You can't compare it because, like, at the end of the day, man, when you really think about it in comparison to league comparison, what female player has shown up in the league and met every expectation?
Candace Parker, Maya Moore.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't you can make those comparisons, but saying Caitlin Clark to LeBron James is wild, bro.
Lisa Leslie, I got a lot of them. There's a lot.
Yeah, no, but it's not Caitlin Clark.
She's played 20 games, and she has been living up to the hype.
Brother.
Okay.
20 games in, LeBron James was definitely living up to the hype.
20 games in, what?
LeBron James was definitely living up to the hype.
LeBron didn't make the All-Star game his rookie year.
LeBron James averaged 20 rookie year.
She's about to average 20, and she might average a double-double.
He barely got 16. What are you talking about?
Okay, I mean, she's going to average, that's 4 more points.
Okay, the 4 points that she don't have.
Okay, she can pick that up, bro. Like that, she can pick that up. She's gonna average 20.
You know how medians and averages work,
20.
right?
She's gonna average 20, huh?
She's got to have a few big games to raise that average.
Okay, I mean, I think all of us know that's about that. Like I don't know if y'all like can't see this coming, but it's like don't be surprised when it comes. Like y'all know she's gonna get another 30 piece. Just the same way Angel gonna get another 30. Like it's gonna happen. They're gonna happen.
Washington again. I mean, obviously
that's their next game, I think.
Yeah,
You said when they play Washington? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say. I mean, of course,
Better score 100.
something.
Somebody sneaky put CC performed better than I expected. I'm not gonna say that. I thought she was gonna average 20 and 11 out the
That's
gate.
Wednesday,
So she's right about around there. She's like 16 and 9. So she almost there. I thought she was gonna average 20 and 11. So she almost around where I thought she was gonna be. So like I'm not gonna say that.
I will say this, like I do like the adjustments that they've been making.
I do too.
So that has allowed them to play, like it's allowed Caitlin to open up her game and play a better game. Because
I think it's so that they're back to playing the way that they were playing towards the end of the season last year. They're playing more inside, and then they're pulling out, which will spread the floor anyway. And it's giving everybody an opportunity to at least touch the ball, at least think about touching the ball. And honestly, Boston still deserves more touches, especially towards the end of the game.
She's been touching the end of the game.
But
she's had
other than rebounds, I think that she still deserves more touches than at the end of the game than what she's been given. But I mean, they're all trying to learn each other. When they were on their losing streak, they was trying to play an Iowa game. Everybody was forced to learn Caitlin instead of Caitlin learning everyone else. Now everybody is learning each other. So
I think they're learning how to play with her. I think that's more happening.
Tomato. I just said that. I said everybody learning each other.
Yeah. Because I'm like, in the beginning, it seemed a little forced. Like I said, they didn't have an identity. And we'll go to our last topic. They didn't have an identity. Like the first time, like it looked like to me, they looked like a normal team on offense. Like you knew exactly what to expect watching the Indiana Fever. Like when you watch the Chicago Sky or when you watch the Las Vegas Aces, you know exactly what you're going to expect watching them. But like with the Fever, it was just like, what's about to happen? It looked like you're just playing 5-on-5.
Something had to give.
Today it looked like finally, like, okay, this is the style of basketball like y'all are trying to emulate.
5 or 7.
But, all right.
Pushing it. She was pushing the ball too much in the beginning of the season. She was doing a lot of stuff, but now like we're compromised. Hey, you pass the ball a little bit more, we'll run the floor with you and we'll figure it out. Because we're professionals and we're trying to play. We're not here to just hoop. We're
babysit.
What do y'all think about Angel and Caitlin being on the same team for the first time?
They're professionals. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
They don't hate each other.
I don't say
They never said they hated each other. It's a bigger deal for the media and for the fans that think it's hate than it is from everybody else.
Let's see what the media has to say about this, and we'll go from
I really
there.
think it's the fans, I don't think it's the media, y'all. It's because
it's some of the media. It's the media.
Just in my comments, saying all this nonsense all the time.
No, it's the media.
It's the media too.
That's who started most of this.
Absolutely.
Started what though?
And continues to keep it going. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If they ain't got some turmoil.
You talking about this rivalry?
Yeah.
They said that they don't have, even though they have.
How do they have a rivalry? They don't even play against each other.
How don't they have a rivalry?
Because the media generated some drama between both of them. They perpetuated that.
No, the media.
Oh my!
The media
are you for real?
We all watch.
Do you read the articles?
Okay. If you're talking about that, I'm talking about the genesis of where everything started. What
part of the media are you talking about? They all every single time they show Angel, somebody's putting a clip in of her waving her hand every single time. Like that's media. That's not the fans doing that. That's the media putting that in there.
I think it's fair to say they have a rivalry, but you can have a rivalry without having hate towards it.
Extra drama. Yeah. I think Indiana, Chicago can have a newborn rivalry that they have started now. It's fun to watch without the drama. This last game they had was amazing just to see without all the extra noise. It was dope.
Yes.
You know what I feel like it is?
But I don't think it's a personal
thing.
Not a personal
thing. It's nothing personal. It's just competition.
Yeah. What you said like LeBron and Carmelo?
Like Carmelo and LeBron. Like,
he gets it. Thank you.
That's what we said.
Y'all telling me it's not a rivalry. There is one.
No, not a drama. We're not talking about
to be better than her, and the other one wants to be better than the other.
I don't think of it that way.
I do.
I don't think of it that way.
I do think of it that way. What were you gonna say, Randy? Muffalo? I didn't mean to cut you.
No, I don't think we weren't speaking in that sense. We were speaking in the sense like the media is pushing a narrative that they don't like each other, that they hate each other, that they're just snapping at each other every chance they get off of just this. Like,
And she did it first, so it just makes no sense. Like it's crazy. It's the media,
which is media generated because they didn't talk about that. They talked about Angel.
They said, I hate the way she's covered sometimes in the media. Like, it's crazy though. Like, again, with this whole villain nonsense, like I don't like it, and I don't like her even playing into it. I don't like her playing into her skills. People trying to diminish her skills, and she's talking about. I hate the way she's covered sometimes. I don't even want to say hate. I strongly dislike the way that she plays into what other people are saying sometimes. I don't like that at all.
But to answer if I can answer your question, I think it's going to be dope to see the All-Star game with them in it. Finally, people will see, hopefully, that they're just ball players and they're just there to do their thing. And it should be pretty fun to watch.
I want to see them screen and roll as somebody getting assist to each other. I want to see them get assist to each other, honestly. I want to see them get assist to each other.
I think that'll happen. I think that'll happen for sure.
You
want to see what?
About 30.
Angel hitting threes too.
And I want to
see
USA. I want to see. You already know. I want CC to cook Team USA. You already know how.
That's not gonna happen.
It probably won't.
I don't know if USA is gonna play for real though. I don't know.
They're gonna kill.
You think so?
Yeah, USA.
I think at the end
they're gonna.
Well, yeah, that's how it always is.
But I don't think that they're gonna really care about all the extra stuff. That's for the fans.
Yeah. It'll be a good watch.
I was gonna say, that's a wrap, y'all. Speaking of fans, we out of here. Everybody, I'm thankful again. J Boog, Whitney, Q, Randy, again, as always. Tasha, I know she was on the line briefly, but that's episode 11, y'all. We done. We out of here. Everybody in the comments, Sneaky, appreciate y'all. That's the wrap.
Peace.
Bye.
I caught it.